Great friends, co-sadhakas, wonderful shrotas, serious seekers. What a wonderful hearts you all have. Appreciated, acknowledged, suggested, keep it up. The sign of that good, beautiful heart is to be able to manage to attend to the Tattva Shravana through the Upanishadic Adhyanam. It's a solution for all problems. So if the heart is seeking it, how refined and beautiful it is. For whatever the reasons that heart has come to us, our own effort, or seeing our simplicity, maybe the Lord or the Gurus have blessed us. Let us recognize this that the heart is pure, getting purified more and more. Therefore, mind it, value it, protect it. We have just started the journey, a long way to go, en route throughout the journey, being conscious of it, keeping protecting that beautiful heart, seeking the Lord. We have to keep on doing our best by our efforts, invoking the grace. Keep it up. Once again, congratulations. And also the gratitudes that it is your presence which is making it possible to have the Upanishadic studies every day. May we commit to do it again and again till the truth is realized. It is not only the few Upanishads we study and conclude, but let this journey of ours together toward the truth keep on happening. Welcome you all, another beautiful day to have our touching of few Shastras. Shwethashwathara Upanishad now with Bhashyam, Gita with Bhashyam after this, Pandokya with Bhashyam, again Gita for the youth, then Sri Ramacharitamanasa, Sundarakanda, just 3 or 4 more dohas, then Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana. What a topic it is! All the essence of all Upanishads talking about the reality at one place. Then Nirguna Manasa Puja, what a text. Aradhayami mani sannibhamatmalingam Maya pradi hrudaya pankaja sannivishtam. See that? Shraddha nadi vimala jala Shraddha nadi vimala chitta jalabhishekaihi Nityam samadhi kusumaira purarbhavaya. Wow, great. Then our Skanda Puranas, Ayodhya Puris, Mahima. Yesterday we saw that Muktar Ghat, it is nowadays Muktar Ghat called as, from where Sri Ramji goes to the Vaikuntha Dhama. What a beautiful description regarding the greatness of that place we have seen. Also in our Chandogya Upanishad, a very good. We are seeing the Udgita Brahmanam, how the Omkara becomes support of sadhanas. That's we are chanting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 granthas we are studying. That's good. Now the first one is Shwethashwathara Upanishad, second chapter. We are seeing the importance of pranayama in life, but then it has to be learned from the Guru and sincerely practiced. How it helps in the Nadi Shodhanam, leading to the Swasthata of the Sharira, leading to even Shodhanam of the Chitta, paving way for our the Chitta to be established in Brahma Dhyana, Brahma Prapti. So we are given by Shankara Bhagwan the references from some Puranas about what makes it the pranayama. Little ideas only are given, more details we find from the living Guru. Get guidance, really practice them, and reap the benefits necessary it is. If not, then it would have not come as a part of the Upanishad itself. और उपनिषद में प्राणायाम कहा तो उपनिषद ऋषि लोग है नो उसकी जरूरत जानकर ही उन्होंने दिया नाम को. So let us have that faith. In general also, let us not disregard or hate any path or any sadhana as long as it is not harming the people, as long as it is taking one towards the goal, the divine. And for you and me, there is no doubt, for us the only and the best source is the Upanishads, and Upanishad given Brahma Vidya, and any other text like Gita, Prakaranas, which talk about Brahma Vidya, they are the authority for us, they are the guidance for us. We, even though go here and there, for some practices, sadhanas, but our main path and goal is this alone. The highest and the greatest and the noblest. Okay, friends, now that portion of Upanishad we'll see. So thus the 5 things today are the Shanti Mantra of the Upanishad, chanting with meditation, Bhavana, Upasana, Prarthana, then a little small common sense thought, Prarthana Sankalpas, Upanishadik Parayanam, Upanishadik Adhyanam. Let us see how much we focusedly attend this program, again followed by the Gita Adhyanam with Bhashyam. Start. ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः Shanti. Friends, these chantings with the meaning in the heart, deeply, repeatedly, when we do, imagine how great will be the blessings of the Mitra, Varuna, Aryama, Brahaspati, Vishnu, and then how wonderful would be our faculties, fully fit for our great inner journey. Do it as much as possible. Now, in our today's second aspect of common sense thought, two, three things. What are these? Key, like at the physical level also, key, we have to be disease free. Then only we are at the comfortable stage. With all diseases, ailments, it won't be comfortable at all for us. There's no joy in the ride of life. So, to feel that freedom from disease, the first thing required is the status of health should be perfectly felt or understood or grasped. Then, in contrast to that, being healthy status, what is the diseased status? An idea can be gained. Then, from this diseased sthiti to the swasthata sthiti, we can put efforts to reach to. Even at the physical body level, many of us do not know the state of being healthy. Some people though, all through life, some or the other, bimari goes on happening. So they take it for granted that the life is like this only. But if you really consult the medical experts, in general, what is the healthy state of a human body? Depending on each of the ages, they beautifully have studied, observed, and they told. इस उम्र में ऐसा होना चाहिए, इसको स्वस्थता कहते हैं. Of every part of the body. They tell us how the kidney should work, liver should work, pancreas, the status of the lungs or even the heart and all the what do you call the bones or flexibility in them. तो healthy शरीर कैसा होता है? Then उसके हिसाब से फिर what are the diseases? Including the digestive systems, including the sound sleep, they're all signs of being healthy. है कि नहीं? इल हेल्थ का भी उसका ऑपोजिट ही होता है साइन. सो वहां से हम अच्छा ट्रैवल करना है. Even maintaining that health in a very good position also is an achievement. Just like the health of the body, so too the health in the financial matters, isn't it? वो भी एक हेल्दी होते हैं. फाइनेंशियली आई एम साउंड, उसका भी अपने अपने डेफिनेशंस होते हैं, isn't it? So too the people not working hard, not earning much, in meager income they stay, and they justify it with various reasons. But there are some intelligent guys, they understand a financial healthy status is this is a bank balance, these are the amenities, comforts that are required. So they work hard beautifully, they get it, they are enjoying status, healthy status. बढ़िया है, घर है, कार है, हम घूमते हैं, नो प्रॉब्लम फॉर द फूड एंड ऑल, हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस एवरीथिंग इज फर्स्ट क्लास. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? So too, the health regarding the social status, that also a healthy thing. We have to think about it also as a human being, though it is not the ultimate goal. Cocooned in oneself, not going anywhere, meeting anybody, allowing anyone, that's very isolated. But some people justify that and add a color of spirituality to it. But not truly they are spiritual, they are only lazy. So the healthy status of being social is good. You have lots of your friends, your family members, your other members of various organizations where you are meeting them, inviting them, sharing the knowledge, doing the works together. All healthy, all positive. See that's a great joy, and we are adding to the world's beauty with our presence, our performance, our dignity, our maturity, all of that. It's also healthy status only. I know when you call, 20 people will come to you. It's a good status. Not the ones जिससे पैसे लिया है, but it's a good thing that some people are there ready to listen. Yes, you have maintained it. You are in touch with them socially. You are concerned about them, isn't it? You are the giver. Only when we are a giver, the people come to us. When we are a receiver, they say bye. And give and take, both are there. Isn't it? That's a beautiful. The people who know who maintain 500 phone numbers in the phone. वो सबसे लगातार टच में रहते. Very dynamic. They call for meetings. They go. They meet. They call them to their own house during festivals, occasions. मिलकर pilgrimage बनाते हैं. It's a very healthy, beautiful social life. And some people very isolated. Even the family members also don't tell him where they are going. Ah, if he's a yogi, Mahasadhaka, that is very good. So, in this way, as we have physical, financial, social health, so too spiritually also we have to be disease free. So, to be free from diseases at the spiritual level, what is the healthy status of being spiritual? We must know. And not at all difficult for us to understand with the study of Upanishads. The healthiest spiritual status is being one with the self. That's it. Most healthy. Being one with the self, the reality, the truth, the Atman, the Brahman, the ultimate, the substrate. That's the most healthiest. Because having reached there are no any bhava rogas. You are swastha. That's why swasthata, swasmin sthiti, staying in one's own self. With the study of Upanishads for a good amount of time, did we recognize this? Being the true self is being healthy spiritually. Adhyatmika swasthata. Did it click to our intellect? Have we caught that point? Think. Never mind, better late than never. Even if we have not caught it till now, let us catch it now. The most healthy state of being is being with one's own self. Luckily, this self alone is everywhere there. Therefore, wherever you go, you are there with yourself only. The highest healthy state. If that is the healthy state, then diagnose karo. What is the diseased state? Are we diseased? If yes, then how to come out of the disease to again be a swastha vyakti or swastha, to be healthy. Isn't it? Simple meaning, in the question itself there is an answer. That not being with the self is the state of disease. Not being with the self is a state of disease. उसी को थोड़ा शब्द बदल कर कहो, not being with the self or being with the not self. Being with the not self is a status of ill health. The signs and the symptoms are always worried, frustrated, miserable, peaceless, struggling. These personalities or these experiences tell us that we are spiritually diseased. Then we have to back to be healthy only. Okay? So what are the, out of so many things, main things are these three only. Ki, are we, when we are entering into the world of things and beings, are we crossing the limits? If we are crossing the limits, we are invoking the disease. The outer samsara it is called. Samsara is called roga. Samsara roga. When we cross the limits, disease. Like food. Cross the limit of eating, the quality and quantity, don't we get physically diseased? So too in the world, there are limitations of relations as well as purposes of involving, which are called dharma technically. Cross the limit, then in the world we are diseased. We have to know very clearly. Everywhere there are demarcations and limits. And it is so clear it is, even with the children or all, they hint to us that we are crossing the limits. And what they every time they say, you have your job and duty of taking care of us. More than that, you have no right authority in our ego or our own personal plannings or decisions or activities. By saying this, the children are saying, reminding us that, oh, that's the limit. That I am here only to bring them up as destined and as told by the Lord. Therefore, I should not expect good or bad from them. Minimum whatever suggestions, guidances, when they are ready to listen, we give. When they ask, we give. Even given without asking, they are not in a mode of receiving, stop giving. You are in limits. Then the relation with the children is no more a bhava roga, samsara. We have to be very clear. Why should we suffer? First question is suffering is samsara or disease. Kayako. But Swamiji, it is doesn't listen. He is telling not to tell, that you be relaxed. But Papa, you have not told me. You never asked, useless fellow. That's it. तुमने पूछा ही नहीं. अपृष्टो बहुभाषते मूढ़चेता नराधमाः. In Vidura Neti it is said, without asking, if you go on talking, you are the most foolish fellow, it is said. Uninvited going, unasked speaking, and trusting the untrustworthy is delusion. Anahuta pravishati, aprushto bahubhashate, avishwasti vishwasiti, mudacheta naradava. It is everywhere it is applicable. So in the vyavahara, let us not have samsara roga by not crossing the limits. In terms of any expectations, that's it. Same is with our upadhis also. Are we crossing the limits of undue value giving, importance giving to our upadhis? That is in terms of how it expresses as is the pampering of the upadhis. And remember, every pampering of the upadhi or the people take us for granted, then ride us, then we lose the freedom. Once the freedom is lost, we cannot be healthy. That's called as we cannot be peaceful. We cannot be at ease with ourselves. No, we cannot pamper. We give what is required. We are not going to be slave to the body. We have to be very careful to the senses. जो चाहिए बस हम दे देंगे. बट हम बहुत मांगते हैं. तुम मांगते होंगे बट मैं नहीं देता. लाइक सर्दियां हैं, बॉडी सेज 2 घंटे और ज्यादा सो जाओ ना. नो नो नो, यू विल डिमांड 3 घंटे 4 घंटे, देन यू विल ओनली मेक मी स्लीप. फॉर यू टू बी हेल्दी बॉडी you need 5 to 6 hours. Chalo, 6 hours. And afternoon maybe half an hour, depending on the age, diseases, or the work. This is what you deserve. I am giving it. ज़्यादा मत मांगना मुझे. See, can we command it that way? There is क्या बोला? When we yield to the sharira, that sukha comes of nidra, but that leads to regrets and guilts. On the other hand, when we command the sharira, that 1 hour and 2 hours sleep we may miss it extra, not the minimum required. But there is a self-respect that I was awakened for those many hours and I made use of those hours. Isn't it? In this way, with the upadhi level, we have to find again the health by putting them in their own limits and controls. All the upadhis, whatever they are there, उसको पैम्पर नहीं करते हुए, टैम्पर नहीं करते हुए, जितना चाहिए जब उनको देते हैं, mainly the body and senses. The healthy aspect. They are all part of the main spiritual sadhana. Second level of being at ease, not diseased. One in the outer vyavahara, with the things and beings we have seen, not crossing limits. With regard to our upadhis, also not pampering them. And that's a delusion, there's no end to it. Like, when did we start pampering our tongue for the taste? Didn't it start when we were age of 2 or 3 years? मुझे वो चॉकलेट चाहिए, ये मिठाई चाहिए. बट ये खा लो, तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा होता है. बट आई डोंट वांट. I want that only. What do you mean by I want that? That taste I like it, so I am pampering my tongue. It started when the age was 2 3 years. Now we are 90 years. Still are we not pampering it? टेस्ट होना चाहिए. टेस्ट है तो हम खाएंगे. How many times we thought that ये खाने से हेल्थ होता है और ये खाने से टेस्ट होता है. If you see the calculation, 10% ही होगा कि ये खाने से हेल्थ होता है थॉट. The 9% is ये खाओ मजा आता है. And we are not even aware that this way, deluded by our pampering to the tongue, how many precious hours we have wasted, how much of pressure health we have spoiled, how much of extra money we have spent. ये सब हमको ख्याल भी नहीं होता कि we were deluded, we were in that, what do you call it, slavery to the tongue, and how many things unwanted we have seen. कभी कभी दूसरों को दिए बिना भी खाए होंगे या दूसरों का चुरा के भी खाए होंगे. स्लेवरी टू द टंग. पैम्परिंग. छोड़ा क्या अभी तक उसने? नहीं छोड़ा. सो टू द ईयर्स. What nonsense we were started listening from the age of 6, 7, 8 years. अब तक भी सुनते ही जा रहे. अभद्रम करने भी सुनियावा करने भी. होता है कि नहीं? अभद्रम सुनी जा रहा है. नो अभद्रम शुड बी हर्ड, बट वो आदत हो गया. There are some people, unless with mouth they talk about person 3 to person 2, second person, and listen from the person to about the third person, he doesn't get sleep or food. That what a terrible slavery to the ears. देखो, it is a disease. So दो हो गए, है ना? व्यावहारिक लेवल अस्वस्थता, शरीर इंद्रियादि उपाधि लेवल अस्वस्थता. We should know they are all the diseases because of which we are not at ease. What is the spiritual ease? Being with the self. What is the healthy status? Being with the self. Why I am not with the self? That is why I am diseased, because these are the reasons. These are the diseases. And these diseases, in fact, interestingly, are welcomed by us, supported by us only. Physical diseases, कोई external bacteria may cause. But this relational disease kaho, उपाधि level disease kaho, it never comes from outside. हम खुद ही बीमार होते. Why? Because we didn't understand what is the state of being healthy, what is the state of being diseased. दो बातें हो गए. Last, lots of things can be discussed, but we are limited. Most important disease, as it's a disease to involve in the world crossing the limits, is the disease at the mind level. This is the only mukhyati important, very important one. The mind level disease is called as, technical शब्दों में, मनोराज्य. At the cost of our own self, are we involving in the world with likes and dislikes outside? Then that is the outer disease. Vyavaharik. In the same way, whether we are sitting for upasana or japa or even now swadhyaya, is our mind attending to the Paramatma, attending to the subject that's discussed, or is the mind made its own kingdom Rajyam and started reveling in it? If yes, we are the most unfortunate victims of the mana which creates its own Rajyam. Wool gathering, you call it as hallucination. Like you sit for japa, Om Namo Narayana Om Namah Shivaya. Already the mind made its own Rajyam, kingdom. Is taraf mechanically the chanting is going on, but this side already mind has gone for the yesterday's occasion, or today what I have to do, or tomorrow where I have to go, or what happened few days back, or what's going to come next month, or who are the people. Arre, you are sitting for meditation there, Vaya. How come all this can come? Means we have trained the mind, misguided the mind to have its own manoraj. While doing our dharma karya, there is manoraj. While doing all our upasanas, again there is manoraj. That is why those dharma karya, seva karya, upasanas are not 100% done. अच्छी तरह क्यों नहीं हो पा रहे? क्योंकि आधा एनर्जी तो माइंड अपने राज्य में चला गया, लेके गया. Your half of your salary is wasted by your wife and children for unwanted expenses. So much you are earning, yet still you are in loans. Same way, sitting for meditation, sitting for sadhana, claiming to be sadhaka, ये सब बढ़िया है. But practically क्या हो रहा है? मनोराज. We should understand it is a mana का कल्पना, खेल, जिसको हम जन्म जन्म से we have given that freedom, licentiousness. Therefore, the moment we sit for japa, the mind also. Like when you come to the class, at this very time, your own family members make their own plan. अच्छा यार बंदे क्लास में जा रहे हैं ना, अब उतने टाइम में मैं ये करूंगी, ये करूंगा. So they have planned. You are 1 hour here, they celebrate. They enjoy it. They are pakka. You will not come out of this 1 hour. Oh, whatever they want, they do. 1 hour, the devil is away. In the same way, sit for japa, again mind started. Full gathering, imagination, projection. Do puja kar rahe hain ek taraf, but the mind is not there only in the Bhagwan. Mind is not there only in the prakriya that is done. Mind is not there in chanting that name of. That is why you understand. Neither we are able to go deep in our study and understanding the subject matter, nor we are able to remember any of the Vedanta or any of the mantras or any meaning of that, nor the goal is consistently remembered by us. Therefore, there is no sense of urgency, there is no seriousness in our attempts. ऑल ऑफ दैट इज बिकॉज मनोराज्य, क्योंकि वो अपना घूम ही रहा है, वो घूम ही रहा है, घूम ही रहा है. कहीं सूझ ही नहीं रहे. इतने दिन से मैं सुन रहा हूँ एक ईशावास्य उपनिषद 18 मंत्रस हैव नॉट बाय हार्टेड. उनमें के एक मंत्र भी याद नहीं है मुझे विथ मीनिंग. भगवत गीता हाउ मेनी डेज आई एम लिसनिंग. जो नहीं सुन रहे उन छोड़ो. वी आर तो लिसनिंग. नॉट इवन वन चैप्टर, वन फुल थिंग वी डोंट बाय हार्ट. एटलीस्ट फ्यू श्लोकास. अब आस्क योरसेल्फ, रिमेंबर फ्यू श्लोकास. कहाँ याद है? You understand why there's no spiritual memory? Because we never attended it seriously, because we are victims of the disease of Manoraj. Why Bhagavan Rupa we are not able to meditate? Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam? Because we are diseased by the Manoraj. Therefore, we never found the importance of. See yesterday how beautiful was the description of Bhagavan in our Yoga Vasishta Maharamayana. No, sorry, Skanda Purana. पूरा भगवान का रूप का क्या वर्णन 3 बार आया. How many times beautifully the form of the Lord we meditated, name we took with focus, भजन we have done attentively, कि हमारे आंखों से पानी आना चाहिए वो भजन कीर्तन के समय. So to the moment we sit, in a moment's time, the mind should pull itself from the stula upadhi of sharira indriyas, and the mind should itself surrender to the intellect. Intellect should take over, and immediately the flash of the Vedantic mantras should come in front, and immediately Vedanta Vakyeshu Sadharamantaha, the contemplation through those mantras on the self should have happened to us. ऐसा करना है करके भी ख्याल नहीं आता. To that extent we are slaves to the Manoraj. Everything is Manorajya. The things and beings, our relation with them, involving with them, expectations from them, then our contributing to them. ये सारा संसार है. ये सारा कल्पित जगत में है ना. In reality they are not there. And in them there is no reality, and we are in them, therefore there is no desire for the reality. There is no clarity of for that reality. There is no strongness in us that I have to experience the self. Dekho? And time is going on spent. And outside we are mechanically associated with some organizations, with some Mahatmas. We go to those programs and we ourselves organize them. ये सब बाहर चल रहे हैं, बट अंदर मनोराज्य ही चल रहा है. आत्म साम्राज्य में हम जा ही नहीं रहे. So the biggest disease for all of us is Manoraj. And the cause of it is not having Vairagya. And cause of it is not clearly understanding that all this world is Mithya. Maxim it as the Vyavaharik Dharma value. More than that, it doesn't deserve us to entertain even one thought for it. एक thought भी other than our dharma, we don't need to think about this world. जरूरत ही नहीं है. But then whole day we are in that. Because we have not understood. This is called as disease spiritually. And that's why we are not in the healthy state of always reveling in the self. Everywhere the self alone. Aha. The upadhis are showing the Rupanamatmaka Jagat, but through the Jnanam gained, through the Dhyanam done, I know that every upadhi has the substratum me only, or every Rupanama has the substratum me only. That's the unhealthy state. Wherever we go, aham and idam samsara. Aham is the jiva bhava. Struggling to get the sukha to this jiva through the upadhi from the things and beings. Unhealthy state. Healthy state क्या है? Wherever I go is nothing but the reality, nothing but the self. ये देखो, you just go to a program, somebody invited, 100 people are there. For an Ajnani, nobody is recognizing me, or they have invited me, or they offered this or that to me. Okay, I have to wish to that person. A Jnani also does all these outer formalities, but inside he knows that in the form of all that, that one reality alone is playing. He never misses the reality. That is a healthy status. Whether you are oneself with oneself, whether we are with the whole world, it is that truth alone is playing. The play of multitude without becoming multiple. And I am that. The great gurus, the Puja Gurudev, let us say, that 100 people around him. Easy with 100 people or easy with himself? He is with himself who is there in the form of those 100 names and forms. Outer Vyavahara going on, Upadhi level. But inside is so healthy. Everything is. That's why he's able to laugh or giggle or answer the questions. Sara spontaneous, natural. How is it happening to them? Because they're healthy, spiritually healthy. That they are fully engrossed and established in the truth and fact that the Paramatma alone is real and I am that. Everything is that only. They are not in that zone of getting diseased. The zone of disease getting is ignorance. Zone of getting disease is the delusion, which expresses as upaditadatmya, upadi pampering, and the reality given to the people and involving with them, crossing the limits. Starting to suffer, isn't it? So, what is healthy state? What is diseased status? थोड़ा जानकर उस disease से at ease में हमको आना है. Being with the self is at ease. Everything is my own self. But that needs so much of study, contemplation, acceptance, practice. And it's a continuous process. बात को पकड़कर करते जाने से in that the गंभीरता will come. The depth will come. पकड़ा ही नहीं बात, practice शुरू ही नहीं किया, so then spiritual health will not be there, will be in the samsaric disease only. Wherever you go, aham, 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 ego, and the others also. We take them also another individuals. Therefore, there is no प्रेम. हो है तो नाटक के रूप में, दिल से प्रेम नहीं होता. Always questioning, estimating what he is saying, what is. अरे ये सब संसार है यार. The Paramatma is speaking through him, whatever it is. मजा करो उसका. There's nobody wrong in this world. All divine expressions. There's nothing to be reacted about, corrected about. First, you revel in the self. Then, when the job is given for you, what to do, let us see. This is called spiritual health. Being at ease with ourselves when we are with ourselves, being at ease with the world when we are with the world, because the world also is my own expansion or extension. मजा ही मजा. ऐसा जल्द से जल्द हमको मिलना चाहिए. We cannot afford to suffer ignorance anymore. We are blessed with the Upanishadic ज्ञान. है कि नहीं? फायदा होना चाहिए कि नहीं उसका? जल्द से जल्द. This inner transformation. Outside, nothing changes. Inside, total metamorphosis. From the diseased state of upaditadatmya and reality given to the Jagat to taking everything as, knowing everything as the reality. That's the healthy status. Be in the transcendental state, that self alone is there, nothing else. And being in the immanent state, everything that is expressed is nothing but the self in its Rupanama. Enjoy. बढ़िया ना. को मंदिर जा रहा हो, 50, 100, 200 लोग हैं. All are the sadhakas, all are jivas. You know, each one have their own limitations. They have come with their own troubles and problems to put in front of the Lord. Oh Lord, please answer all of that. Empirical level. Spiritual level में so many forms, one self alone. One self only, seated there as an idol, as a receiver of the upasana. The other self alone, same self here is playing the role of upasana. दोनों स्टैंड पॉइंट्स. कंफ्यूजन नहीं है दोनों में. One Lord only as their upasya upasaka, that's the highest standpoint. Play the play. It's going on. What's wrong in it? As long as you caught the self, let it express in any way, you are not bound. Like you know this fellow is your son. After that वो 10 अलग अलग मास्क पहन के आ जाता है ना. He tiger mask, he puts donkey mask, he puts कोई devil का mask. You know ये चेटी वही है. मतलब this is the same fellow. Papa, how are you? Recognizing me with so many masks, I am coming means what? तो वही पैंट शर्ट पहना है ना बेटा, तो पहचान. So too, everywhere the same conscious self is vibrating. What's there to be worried about? सब वही है. दैट्स वेरी गुड. देन द व्यवहार लेवल में ईच जीवा अपना तड़प में, अपने दुख में, अपने इग्नोरेंस में, अपने लिमिटेशन में, हमारे तरह इन इज ओन उपाधि तादात्म्य प्रारब्धास. लॉर्ड एलिनेट दिस agony of everyone who has come at your darbar, isn't it? In this way, balancing and being healthy wherever we are. Spiritual health seek करते हैं जल्द से जल्द. And like the deceased people, communicate that disease to others physically. कुछ है ना कोई डिसीजेस जो एक से दूसरे को कंटेजियस होते. Let us be contagiously spreading the health contagion, the health of spirituality. Love all, serve all, be one with all. There's nothing to be worried, anxious about. Oneself alone everywhere. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain, nothing to compete, nothing to win, nothing to defeat. These are all when there are two. When there is only one, where is all this samsara? Om, 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 Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Munaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu, Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo, Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo, वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम्. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. ओम भवता जन श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्. ओम भवता जनता सुहिता भविता निजबोधविचारणचारुमते कलयेश्वर देव विवेकविदं भवशङ्कर देशिकमे शरण. ओम ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्. एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि. परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहाससन्तवाङ्मयोक्त साध्यसाधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्तर्षमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्धस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्यदिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालय भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवा तपस्या प्रार्थनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा माता पितृदेश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदे श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थ वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम्. ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Friends, chant from 15, 16, 17. Om Yadatma Tattvena tu Brahma Tattvam Deepopameneha Yuktaha Prapashyet Ajam Dhruvam Sarvatattvair Vishuddham Jnatva Devam Muchyate Sarvapashaihi Yeshah Devah Pradishonu Sarvaha Purvo Jatah Saugarbhe Antah स एव जातः स जनिष्यमाणः प्रत्यञ्जनात् तिष्ठति सर्वतोमुखः यो देवो अग्नौ योऽप्सो यो विश्वं भुवनमाविवेश य ओषधीषु यो वनस्पतिषु तस्मै देवाय नमो नमः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Friends, about the importance of pranayama paddhatis we are seeing yesterday. Okay. Yesterday we saw up to कि गुरुणोक्त प्रकारेण रहसि एवं समभ्यसे. Rahasi in a secluded place, Guruna Ukta Prakarena means having very well trained under the physical presence and guidance of the Guru. Then Rahasi in a secluded place, this Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama has to be practiced after the sitting in the erect position of the head, neck, and the back, after achieving the Asana Siddhi, after doing proper sufficient required yoga asanas. योगा आसना से फ्लेक्सिबल बन गए, प्रैक्टिस से आसन सिद्धि हुआ, उस आसन में we have seated straight. Okay, then the other cares of doing the upasana to the Lambodara Bhagavan, the other cares of the food etc. are taken moderately, neither too much nor too less. In this way, having prepared, having seated, then in the Ukta Prakara, the Puraka Kumbhaka Rechaka Dwara, we have to do the Nadi Shodhanam. It is given here कि नाड़ी शुद्धि मवापनोति तत् चिह्नम दृश्यते पृथक कि प्रातः how many days गुरुणोक्त त्रिचतुर्वत्सरम चापि शनैः शनैः त्रिचतुर्मासमेव. Depending on our ability and intensity, minimum 3 to 4 months to maximum 3 to 4 years, regularly done, Nadi Shuddhi is achieved. Okay, then Gurunokta Prakarena Rahasi Evam Samabhyasetu. Then how? Prataha, early morning, Madhyandinam, afternoon, Sayam, evening. Snatva, Shat Krutva Acharet. Minimum 6 times this pranayama has to be done. Then Sandhyadi Karma Krutva. Every time finish that Sandhyadi, then do this pranayama. And Madhyaratri, even midnight, Nityashaha, every day. Then we all know, again it's telling like to the children only, repeatedly, anything we have to do, seriously, committedly, we have to do sincerely, regularly. Then only it gives us benefit, whether it is outer successes, in outer endeavors, so too in these spiritual aspects. Nothing should be taken lightly. For our improvement, whatever sadhanas we have to do. So here we कहते nityam, okay, nityashaha. In this way, if you do nadi shuddhi mavapnoti, one gets the shuddhi of the nadi. Tat chihnam drishyate pruthak. If somebody is doing the pranayama for that period of time, the chihnam, the symbols, the signs, we can very clearly see in that person. Everything, you can see a person with heavy stomach. You can understand ये दिन भर खाता है कुछ काम नहीं करता. Symbol by physical you can see if a person very slowly walking, so he has no sense of urgency, no goal in life, is a useless fellow. पता चलता है. By the looks, by the walks, by the physical structure, to some extent we can assess. Like in all interviews, they keep the 20-30 meters from the entrance to the interview table. So they observe the interviewable children or youth coming. उनके चलन चाल से पता चलता है what are they made up of. Then they make them sit. Then they look at the facial expressions. Nervous, confident, all of that they study. One is confident means he is ready to do the job, he is well equipped. Nervous means ये वेलो कामचोर है, काम नहीं करेगा, डर रहा है ये. मतलब the half of it is studied then only. The remaining, when the questions are asked, individual related, the social related, profession related, they have their own clarity of how to get the clarity about this fellow whether it's fit for the job or not. हाँ, recommended candidate है, reservation candidate है, तो कुछ देखते नहीं. Then they destroy the whole organization. But if you really truly want to select, you see all the symptoms. Because you can't afford to give a job to a fellow and trust him and he has destroyed it. नहीं हो सकता. प्राइवेट सेक्टर में तो they can't afford because it's very dynamic. गवर्नमेंट कोई पूछता नहीं तो किसी को ले लो. तो here also तच्चिह्नम दृश्यते पृथक. What are the chihnas? The 4-5 are told. Sharira laghuta. One feels the body has become very, very laghu, very light. He doesn't feel the heaviness of sharir. For outside people, he may appear to be a stout person of 6'3" and maybe 90 kg. दूसरों को, but अपने आप के लिए लघु. Because through that pranayama, the nadi shodhana, impurities, everything gone away. In the body, there is no heaviness or any that wrong material which makes the body heavy, nor his mind is entangled in the body to feel the heaviness. That sort of thing. Sharira laguta. Then deepti. There is a kanti deepti in him. Whole physical body will be deeptiman. Because impurities have gone away, no? The sukshma impurities have gone away. Therefore, there is deepti in the whole body. Yoga or pranayam se sab hota hai. Third one is Jaఠaragni Vivardhanam. The fire of the Jaఠaragni. The fire in the Jaఠaragni, the Vaishnaragni. Vivardhanam is what? It is not very dull and sleepy. It is very vibrantly blazing. Food given, immediate consumes and digests and supplies the energy. प्राणायाम का एक बढ़िया सा जरूरत वाला फल है. Fourth one is nada abhivyakti ही becomes aware of the continuous nada, the homogeneous thing which is going on. The nada abhivyakti कहते हैं इसको. फिर देन इति एतत् लिंगम तत् शुद्धि सूचकम. These are all the some symbols which tell that the शुद्धि हो गया है नाड़ियों का. Then शुद्ध्यन्ति न जपैहि तेन स्पर्श शुद्धेः अहेतवः. The sparsha means the indriya and nadi. शुद्धि के लिए जपादि sadhanas will not help. Pranayama only will help. देखो इन spiritual sadhanas like in व्यवहार है ना, कभी कभी है ना, आप तीसरे मंजिल में हो, डिपेंडिंग ऑन योर हेल्थ, आप लिफ्ट पहले मंजिल में है वो नीचे, आप यू आर ए फ्लेक्सिबल फेलो, देन उसको दबाओ फिर ऊपर आएगा, फिर खुलेगा, मैं अंदर जाऊंगा, फिर ऑन करूंगा, फिर नीचे जाएगा. सम पीपल दे वोंट स्टॉप, अब सीढ़ी से उतर के चले आते है ना. और व्हेन यू गो टू अ शॉप, you bought the things, they have to be packed, put it in a thali. Now that shopkeeper is busy in something, you don't wait for him, you put it in your bag, save your time. जब हम कर सकते हैं तो खुद को करना चाहिए, है ना. So go to the bottle. The servant need not put the pani in the bottle. You need not wait those 4 seconds. You pour it. Why I am giving all these examples? Since everything is achievable through Devata's Krupa. Okay. Here it is mentioned as japa. But Krupa of Devatas, for it to come, that amount of upasana or puja or namaskar, prarthana we have to do. Then only they jump. They do. But in the meantime, if you can do it, you do it, no? So here Nadi Shuddhi can happen by Devata Krupa. But when will Devata Krupa comes, we don't know. बट यू हैव अनदर अल्टरनेटिव वेयर प्राणायाम और खुद करो, फिर अपना पैकिंग खुद करो, अब लिफ्ट से खुद ही नीचे आ जाओ बिना लिफ्ट का, सीढ़ियों से। तो यह है बात। व्हेन वी कैन डू प्राणायाम एंड ब्रिंग द नाड़ी शुद्धि, ब्रिंग इट। अल्टरनेटिव मे बी देयर बट व्हेन विल इट हैपन, यू डोंट नो, बट ये तो श्योर पाथ है। इट इज इन योर हैंड्स, है ना। लाइक आई नो कुकिंग, इट इज इन माई हैंड्स। देन समबडी इज बिजी एट होम, तो इफ दे आर, मैं बना लेता हूँ 10-15 मिनट में, मेरे को आता है। तो that is the meaning behind saying that there is no nadi shuddhi through japa, only through this. है ना, यहाँ लिखा है ना, शुद्ध्यंति न जपै ही तेना स्पर्श शुद्धे रहे तवा। दैट डजंट मीन दैट नहीं होता है ना। हम लिफ्ट से नहीं नीचे जा सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है। लिफ्ट विल कम, यू कैन गो, बट दैट 10-15-20 सेकंड्स आई डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट। फिर नीचे उतर कर भी लिफ्ट खोलना चाहिए, इट टेक्स 5 सेकंड्स। सीढ़ी से उतर गए, चले गए सीधे कार के पास, in that way. So we can every day doing Nadi Shuddhi by this pranayama. And then that extra work is not given for the devatas. देवताओं के पास शुद्ध नाड़ी के साथ गए तो इमीडिएटली दे गिव अस द अदर शक्तिस फॉर द डीपर साधनास। अच्छा, तुम तैयार होकर आ गए, वेरी गुड, है ना। लाइक बच्चे वेरी स्मॉल, एलकेजी यूकेजी, नहाने से लेकर एवरीथिंग पेरेंट्स हैव टू। But when she goes to 4th, 5th class or third, he'll take bath, dress up, get ready with bag. Only the breakfast mother has to give. Like that. साधना में भी खुद के साधना से देवताओं को हमें हेल्प करना है। Let us not that everything they only should do. For example, this you do your Shuddhi Pranayama and become Shuddha. Okay. Next now, after this when Nadi Shuddhi is done, Pranayamam tatah kuryat recha puraka kumbakaihi. Then to the Pranayama, the recha puraka kumbaka. Rechakam exhaling, purakam inhaling, kumbaka holding the breath. Right now, why this pranayama is done? What is the ultimate thing to be achieved is pranapana samayogaha pranayamaha prakirtitaha. So the prana apana samayoga is pranayama. A good definition we got here to ponder for a minute. So the prana, the inhaling, apana, the exhaling. At the gross level. Subtle level, the prana, the perceptions received from outer world. Apana, the responses done to the outer world. Sama yoga means a beautiful integration between them, a relation between them, a rhythm between them. This is called as pranayama. Prana apana ka sama yoga is prana. Like, you know, when a traffic is there, एक उस तरफ जा रहे, इधर जा रहे, if both the traffic going up आगे पीछे दोनों perfectly if they follow the lane system, 1,000 vehicles may travel there will be no traffic jam. पर वो गड़बड़ है, मानो ये इधर से उधर लेफ्ट ले रहा है, लेफ्ट से राइट ले रहा है ही 10 vehicle but they get jammed there. You understood? In the same way, one of the disturbing factors at subtle level in us is the imbalance between the receptions and responses, the prana and the apana. And that has its tremendous effect in the Shakti aspect, at the body aspect, so to the mind and its functionings. Just like in your own house, all are smoothly at their own time, getting up, getting ready, doing their works. In that rhythm, effortlessness is there in the whole house. If everything is chaos है मानो, confusion है, उसका servant लेट आता है, ये बेटा 9 बजे उठता है, and this man has gone 5 बजे for walking, he never came back. कहाँ गए पता है? And the other children shouting at mama get the breakfast ready or school time हो रहा है, आज exam है, ये है वो है. Do you see some houses ना, everything's chaos till 11 o'clock when every bhut pret goes to their respective place. And again when they come evening, everything's tension. Same is with the system. The prana apana का beautiful integration, coordination, rhythm establish जब किया जाए ना, the responses, the receptions, responses at all levels will be so smooth and healthy. प्राणायाम से वो मिलता है. प्राण अपान समायोग प्राणायाम प्रकीर्तितः. समायोग integration. The inner air taken and it is doing all its functions, and then through exhaling whatever is to be thrown out, it is done. So too at the response level through indriyas. So too at the physiological level also. At the body level, all the unwanted dirty things, they go out of the sharira is healthy. The proper response we give through the indriyas, there is a good contentment and satisfaction. At the mind level also, in the pranayama, the quietened mind, when it is responding at the emotional thoughts level to the world healthily, our presence in the world adds joy. Beautiful, How many results with one this pranayama? Because it is integrating the inner prana shaktis. There is no chaos or confusions. Pranapana samayoga pranayama prakirtitaha. Now, Omkara is brought here. Okay, let us little touch it today, see it or more tomorrow. Pranavam triatmakam gargi recha purakakum. Yeah. प्राणापानसमायोगः प्राणायामः प्रकीर्तितः प्रणवं त्र्यात्मकं गार्गी रेचपूरककुम्भकम्. So pranavam triatmakam. And pranava has got three matras. Those three matras and the three pranayamas also can go together. आप प्राणायाम के समय you can utilize omkaras three matras. Like in Mandukya Visa, the three matras are used for dissolving the three avasthas and go beyond the three into the fourth, the turiya. Here also, Pranavam tri atmakam gargi ko bata rahe Yagnivalkya ji, recha puraka kumbhakam. Okay, tadetat pranavam vidhi tat swarupam bravimyaham yo vedadau swara proktaha vedanteshu pratishthitaha तयोरन्तं तु यद्गार्गी वर्गपञ्चकपञ्चकं रेचकं प्रथमं विद्धि द्वितीयं पूरकं विदुः तृतीयं कुम्भकं प्रोक्तं प्राणायामः त्रिरात्मकः. प्राणायामः त्रिरात्मकः. Pranayama has got these three syllables of Omkara as three Atma. So first, ki tad etat pranavam vidhi. The pranayama and pranava are same. Tat swarupam bravimi, that I am telling you. First, in the Omkara, the three matras are there. What are they? Yo Vedado Swara Prokta. The first Swara spoken in the Vedas in the beginning is the first matra. Obviously, it is Akara matra. Then Veda Anteshu Pratishtita. Toward the end of Vedanta, what is established the matra is U matra. Okay. Then Tayor Antam Tuyad Gargi. When both of them gone beyond, then Varga Panchaka Panchakam. In the Pancha Varga mein Panchama Akshar. है ना? Ka Varga, Cha Varga, Ta Varga, Ta Varga and Pa Varga. So Pa Varga is Pancha Varga. In the Pancha Varga, what is the Panchma letter? Pa, Pha, Ba, Bha and Ma. Ma ho gaya. Therefore, Akara Matra Vedantau, Ukara Matra Vedante. Both of them, when they transcended or gone beyond, then the Panchama of the Panchavarga, that is Makara. So, A, U and Ma, तीनों मिलाओ, Om. So, this we studied in other Upanishads, but यहाँ ऐसा कोई यही उपनिषद पढ़ रहे हैं, so they may not have the idea. So that this is given here. Akara, Ukara, Makara, Matra is Omkar, Pranava. इतना समझ गए ना? Now, in this, each of the matra related to each of the step of pranayama. So, Rechakam Pratamam Vidhi. So, Rechakam, the exhaling, is called Amatra. Exhale, leaving out. Then, Dvitiyam Purakam Viduhu. Then, Purakam, when we inhale, that is second matra called Umatra. तो रेचक देन पूरक हो गया देन तृतीयम कुंभकम प्रोक्तम देन व्हेन यू होल्ड द ब्रेथ इनसाइड It is a third matra, that's called Makara matra. So, Tutiyam Kumbhakam Proktam Pranayama Triratmakaha. In this way, the pranayama can be effectively done by these three matras of the pranava also. इससे फिर प्रणव का सहारा लेने का भी हो रहा है, प्राणायाम भी हो रहा है. And pranava is the authentic syllable, authentic alambana for Paramatma, proclaimed in all the Upanishads. There is no doubt at all about it. Already in this very Upanishad, in the earlier mantras, we are Atmana Marane Krutva Pranavam Ushottanarinim Dhyana Nirmatana Abhyasa Devam Pashyet Nigudavat. All those mantras we have anyway studied. Okay. Now another way of seeing this Pranayama is Rechakaha. Sorry. Trutiyam Kumbhakam Proktam Pranayama Triratmakaha. Now Trayanam Karanam Brahma Bharupam Sarvakaranam Rechaka Kumbhako Gargi Sushtistityatmaka Vubhau Purakastvata Samharaha Karanam Yoginamiha. So when the Akara is exhaling, Okara is inhaling, Makara is Kumbhaka, then Shuddha Parabrahma Paramatma is called as Trayanam Karanam, the substratum of all these three matras. And that Brahma is Bharupam, is of the pure consciousness level, and Sarva Karanam is the Karana substratum of everything. In short, एक साइड प्राणायाम भी हो रहा है, दूसरा प्रणव उपासना हो रहा है, तीसरा transcending both of them, that sarva karanam bharupam brahman also we can reach to. Now these are all done by these rishis and they have reached it. Therefore they are giving this technique also for us. Correct? Now again in the samashti level, the Srushti Sthiti Laya are compared with again these three steps of pranayama. He says, Rechakaha Kumbhako Gargi, the Srushti Sthityatmaka Vubhau. The exhaling Rechaka is the Srushti. Then holding the breath outside is called as Kumbhaka, is called as Sthiti. So Rechaka Kumbhako Gargi, Srushti Sthityatmaka Vubhau. And what about the third one? Purakaha tu ata samharaha. The purakam, when you take the inside air, it is samhara. It is so easy to understand. And from Paramatma, the Sushti is projected. Naturally, it is like leaving the air outside. Rechakam. When Paramatma is with his Sankalpa continuing the Srishti, it is a Kumbhaka sthiti. Bhagavan is taking the whole universe in himself. Now the Purakam. So Puraka Tvata Samharaha Karanam Yoginamya. So through this Recha Pura Kumbhaka Pranayama, the yogis can even transcend Sushti Sthiti Laya. That is the idea. Sushti Sthiti Laya. In pure Vedantic language, the projection, the sustenance of projection, then the rejection of projection, because at a higher level of Vedanta, there is no Srushti happening. Creation nahi hua, appearance only is happening. So he'll be able to visualize the appearance, the stationing, and the dissolution or disappearance of the Kalpita Jagat. A pranayami, with his shuddhata of the nadis and ekagrata of the mana achieved, can even this way contemplate and catch the self. अब इसमें भी कोई वेद वेदांत उपनिषद इतना पढ़ने की भी जरूरत नहीं, वो कर दो, ब्रह्म दिख गया. I told you the other day example, if you can afford flight, a flight में चले जाओ, बीच में हर railway station में रुकने की जरूरत नहीं. If you go in train, where the green red signal comes, where the trains traffic jam होके delay करते हैं 2 घंटे, we don't know. Flight में सीधा चले जाओ. In the same way. Up to this we have seen. Then now, Purayet Shodashair Matraihi Apadatalastakam Ityadi. In the pranayama, the inhaling, exhaling, number of matras that will be told. We will study it tomorrow. Om 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 Om. Om 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 Om. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. परमर्षिभ्यो नमः परब्रह्मणे नमः श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. Join for Gita. Thank you.